good, family? Welcome to That Sports Dude. As always, I'm your host, Chris Dunlap. Now, though we may not be on location, we are still knee-deep in our DCIAA training camp tour. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Anacostia Indians, the runners-up from the 2019 DCIAA Gravy Bowl. Now, coming into this year, I think the number one question, and I actually asked this in last year's preview, but I'll ask it here again since we didn't get a 2020 football season. I'll ask it again this year. Is 2021 now the year of the 18? Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. If you think it's the year of the 18, you think Anna's gonna win the Gravy Bowl, put some hashtags, hashtag 18. Let me see what y'all think about that. Now, last year, I think they would have had a really good senior class, but unfortunately didn't get a chance to see that class. So they graduated with, again, what I think would have been a really good senior class. But if we know anything about head coach Jason Lane, is that he is going to recruit. He's going to have players, he's going to have numbers, and he's going to have talent. There is no doubt about that. There is no question about that. Now, in case you guys didn't see last year's preview special with me and KP, I actually told this story then, but I'll tell it for you guys once more. So back before the 2019 season, I think it may have been a couple months after he got hired as Anacostia's head football coach. I was down at Anacostia because I was shooting an episode of Coach 'em Up with the Anacostia girls basketball team. You guys can actually check that out in the car right here if you want to see that. So I was down there, and after I finished shooting with the girls basketball team, shout out to Coach Reggie, somebody told me that the football team was down on the field. They was getting some work in, some conditioning work and stuff like that. So I said, so we done. I got a little bit of time. Why not, jump down there and see what they're getting into, see how the team's looking. Congratulate Coach Jason on getting the head coaching job. That's a big deal. So I went down there, and I was taken aback. There were 19 players out there in April. Now, I don't know if you guys understand how huge of a deal that is. 19 players in April on a team that in previous years has had trouble not only fielding a team, but struggle with talent as well. For there to be 19 players on that field in April, now they weren't, practicing and won no footballs or anything like that. They were just getting some conditioning work. But for there to be 19 players out there, that's a big deal. And that really kind of told the story of what Anacostia would be able to be. That was kind of the first glimpse for me of what Anacostia could be going into the 2019 season. And we saw they were a great football team, a great defense. 2-point conversion away. 2-point conversion away from being Gravy Bowl champions. Or better yet, forcing another overtime in the Gravy Bowl and having an opportunity to win the championship. So I think that's just, if we know anything about Coach Jason Lane, he's gonna have players, and especially with all the youth football teams and the middle schools in the Southeast community, no doubt about it, he's gonna recruit, he's gonna get them some ball players, and Anacostia is gonna be just fine. You guys don't worry about that. Now, and it also made some additions to his team and to his coaching staff. Most notably, former Eastern head coach Anthony Drummond, who is a former DCIAA Stars Division Coach of the Year. He comes over and he joined last year, 2020, but this will be his first season as a part of the coaching staff. And joining Coach Drummond is his son, Jeremiah Drummond. He comes in to be QB1 for the Anacostia Indians. So I think Anna will definitely be okay. I have no doubt about that. And really, this is gonna be real brief. It's not a long spiel about Anacostia because the goal for Anacostia really isn't that deep. Just win. It's a great 2019 season. Unfortunately, missed 2020. And I predicted that they actually would have won the Gravy Bowl in 2020. But unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to see that. So I think after falling 2 points short, 2 points in overtime, a 2-point conversion short of winning a championship in the first year of the Jason Lane era at Anacostia, I think it's real simple for Anacostia. It's just win. Just win. I think that's it, and that's really all. So if there was a moniker for the Anacostia Indians going into this season, I think just win would be that. So I think that's what, that's really it. That's really it, guys. I know that's kind of anticlimactic, but when it comes to football, just win is really all you want to be able to do. And I think Anacostia, going into this season, will put themselves in position. I think Jason Lane and his coaching staff will put themselves in pretty good position to be contenders once again for that DCIAA Gravy Bowl championship. One thing I am excited for is that after this break, you guys are going to get a little bit of a sneak peek at Anacostia football. So I had the chance to mic up Coach Jason Lane for our new series Amplified that drops next week. So you guys will get a small sneak peek of what Anacostia football is like behind the scenes. Just a couple minutes. I ain't gonna give the whole show away because I want you guys to tune in next week for Amplified. But I think you guys will enjoy this behind the scenes look. So make sure you keep it locked right here to TSDN. You're watching our DCIAA training camp tour. All right, welcome back, good people. As always, I'm your host, Chris Dunlap. We're still knee-deep in our DCIAA training camp tour, and just as I promised, you guys are getting ready to check out a little sneak peek of Anacostia football behind the scenes. You guys check this out.
Y'all been amped up for this. It's finally here. All right, everything at 100 miles an hour, everything fast, aggressive, 110 miles an hour. All right, get a break. Let's go. Hey, real quick. D lineman over there, linebackers over there, DBs over there. Get a break.
Execute on me, execute on 3, 1, 2, 3. Execute!
On the hop, go to your stations. On the hop. We running. Keep your shoulders square, fellas. Keep your shoulders square.
Sit down.
Keep your shoulders square.
Come on, go. What you doing? Need to send you an email or something? That's all right. Let's go.
AJ, have more control though. When you got here, you start moving forward, all right? Break down. I had control. You was moving forward like this, all right? Listen, control. Come back. Control, listen, when you get here, right? When I come through this bag, I'm going here. Bam, bam, control. Then through it, all right? I said, listen, when you get control of it, I want to center my whole body in a football position. Des, the reason why I'm telling you how to settle so you can gain your control, all right? You can't make a tackle willy-nilly all out of control. If I settle, and something's getting down and explode through it. But I can't have no power like this leaning if I'm not settled, all right? So the next period we're gonna go to, 5:45, we'll be going to defensive team, all right? Yeah, so basically, but listen, I'm gonna show you how to do this. When you do this, you just hold it straight in front of you, like this. See that? You hold it up here, you ain't gonna get the full effect. So you just plant, all right? And you can call out the period when you do it. Defensive team. And then when you get to the next period, offensive indies. Run game, so everybody knows what's going on, all right?
Give me a line. Give me a running back. Let's go. No first time.
Defensive team. Let's go. Defensive team, son. We're in defensive team. You didn't hear the horn?
Everybody told you so.
Yeah, you're still doing the same thing. Settle though, settle.
There you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed that behind the scenes look at Anacostia football. Shout out to Coach Jason Lane for giving me that opportunity to come past and get some of those in-depth and behind-the-scenes clips of his team, him and his team. It was a lot of fun, and again, I think Anacostia is definitely going to make some noise once again in the stripe position. Well, be sure you guys subscribe right here to TSDN so you don't miss any of our DCIAA training camp tour. You guys can definitely go back and watch some of the previous episodes, and definitely make sure you hit the bell so tomorrow you can check out our last stop, which will be Roosevelt. So when that drops, you guys will be able to see it. And then on Saturday, make sure you tune in live for our my DCIAA prediction live stream show. I think that's going to be really exciting. I'm going to take some questions, some Q&A. So you guys know that predictions around here, not only are mine really controversial, but people get really geared up for them. So make sure you tune in. Again, on behalf of Anacostia and the Anacostia Indians football team, I'm your host, Chris Dunlap. Appreciate you for tuning in. Peace.